My department has kind of a wide range. We're responsible for trying to do more of the higher tech positions for our shows, which does change a little bit since a lot more people are wanting to do the bigger things like directing and floor directing and TDing. And then we also do independent projects. So for the department, they want to practice their skills with editing, writing, those sorts of things, so they have their own assignments, and those are their independent projects. And then we also provide support to the other departments. So, for example, for the sports broadcast, I had 2 of my department members create videos for that. You want to learn how to be a strong editor, strong with the camera skills. You should be knowledgeable in all of the studio and control room equipment. But I also want them to be able to tell a story and create their own scripts that are coherent and are entertaining.
Want it to be exactly like that one.
Right.
So she's gonna get a script by next Friday as well as a list of people by next Friday.
In the real world, they could take their production skills and work for a production company. So they could do commercial production. So a company needs an ad made for their dog food, and they send that project to a production company, so they could work on sorts of projects like that. And if they even wanted to expand into their own projects, they could, do independent films. They could do any sort of thing like that. They could be a production assistant at any sort of facility. And even if they decided they wanted to venture into something else, they have a strong basis for doing sports, doing news, anything like that, because you have to be able to know to use the equipment, you have to know how to edit and what would make a good story as far as editing goes. So they really are well-rounded for anything they want to do, but a lot of them do have the interest in a production company and maybe even some sort of like independent film or television. Yeah, my department ties into the overall image of UIndy TV by helping the other departments. So a lot of them don't completely ask for help. It's usually if someone's in the edit suite, they'll be like, hey, I don't know how to do this effect. Can you help me with that? But really, we're available. We're willing to help. So if anyone has an editing question, if anyone needs help running a camera, if they need to learn some control room equipment, my department is really good at being able to teach those as well, because they are supposed to be more knowledgeable in that area. Since this is what they do, they can really help with those as well.